Protect your nails. This is what polish I work with gel, or a regular white nail polish, matte top coat. Tips for your own canvas. UV lamp if you use gel. Sets of different brushes. Watercolors. I got the cheapest at Michael's. Your acrylic white paint. A cup of water and a tissue. Let's start. Gel polish. You can use whatever you're usually using, either regular nail polish or gel polish. While it cures, just so you know, I actually changed the tip. I did find one with the on the stick. For the top coat, I'll be using this gel because I'm actually running out of gel top coat, and this gel I'm not really using. Someone told me it's gonna be good. I ordered it, but it's too liquidy. It runs, so it's pretty good to make liquid stones, and it's pretty good to use as a top coat, like if you're
get our tip out of the lamp. I don't really care for it to be colored perfectly or anything, just because it's a demo. But usually I put a second coat of white just to make the more solid color. See, there's a little bit of imperfections, but once again, it's also because it's a tip and it's too glassy. So I'm gonna put a bit of this NSI gel, which is, for some people it works well and wonders, but for me it works wonders as a top coat or to create liquid stones. But it still works wonders, but not in the same sense like for other people. So we're putting it as a top coat to cover the white, and then what I'll be doing, there, I'll pop it in the lamp for 2 minutes now. What I'll be doing is I'll be buffing it, like in the first video that I showed you with this design, to create a matte finish, and that way watercolor will not run down. It'll actually stick to the surface and create. What we're creating here is a Valentine's Day bear with the hearts. I noticed that it's a very popular design. A lot of nail techs do those bears, and a lot of people likes the bears with the hearts and with the kisses. So what we'll be creating right now is a bear with, you know what, I'll add a little.
So this is the design we'll be creating. Cute bear with hearts. We'll add a little kiss right there. Word love, you can add or not add, does not matter. So this one is very popular amongst people right now. So our tip dried. We're taking the gel cleanser. I forgot to tell you that if you're using gel products. And we're gonna clean off the sticky coat, the tacky coat off your gel. Once you've done that, you're gonna take a buffer and you're gonna buff it down, so you'll be able to work with watercolors, so the surface will be rough and watercolor does not run off your tip and it actually stays on your nail. Buff it well, buff it well. I use the gel, so I don't have to worry about taking off the color. So I buffed it well. I don't know if you can tell. It's not shiny anymore. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pencil, just a regular pencil, and draw in my design. So once you've done that, it's going to be just a bit easier for you, I don't know if you can see that, to work with your canvas. We're going to start drawing. So I'm going to use my smaller brush. Let's go this way. It's not too thin. It's a nice thickness. And I'm gonna add droplets of water. Like, I want my bear blue. So I'm gonna add a drop of water and swirl it around like that, so it's a blue puddle. And now I'm gonna wipe some on my paper towel, just so it's not too concentrated. And now I'm gonna start drawing. I'm doing, sorry about that. It's just hard to draw in air. Let me try and move my phone like so. And yes, I took my black gel paint again because I'll be outlining things with it. I'm in love with it actually, because you can control it very well and create very, very thin lines with it. But in terms of drawing with these gels, pretty crappy. All the techs that have experienced would know they're very poorly pigmented. They're translucent, so they need like coats and coats and coats. Basically, it's not for art, it's more for building French in color. But I found the black paint is actually amazing even for foil, and one of these days I'll show you the foil as well. So I'm gonna stop the video for now because it's gonna take a little longer than I expected. This is what it looks like when I'm done coloring it in. Now I'm gonna take my very thin brush and use the black paint to outline it because it's already dry, and then I'll cure it. So this is what I've created using black gel and my very thin brush. Now we're going to pop it in the lamp for 2 minutes. While it's drying, I'll give you a little tip. You can actually mix and match media. So if you're using regular nail polish or watercolors, you can, like I'm doing, I outlined it with gel, you can do the same thing. I like gel because you can drag it and make very thin lines with it, where when I started doing nail art, I was using just regular nail polish, and that's a little tougher to make a thin line, unless it's a really good quality nail polish and it's nice and liquidy and it doesn't dry as fast. So everything is dry now. I can put the top coat. Just to give you a little idea, if you go ahead and color in the hearts, let's say with clear gel or with top coat clear polish, in case if you're using regular polish, and then sprinkle some glitter on it or some loose pigment, you can actually make like the velvet or sand, or velvet sand, whatever they call it, or glitter hearts. It would make the design pop even more. But I'm just gonna keep it at what it is. I'm satisfied with my design. I put some top coat on it. There it is. I'm just gonna pop it in the oven for 2 minutes and then show you the complete finished product. I will post more videos, obviously, of different designs, but if you're interested in seeing my previous or other designs that I've done before, go into my official Fantasia nail design Facebook page rather, and you can follow me or see what I do, or even book an appointment, whatever. If you live in the neighborhood, in the area, why not? So I've cured it. Now to remove the tacky coat. Once again, a reminder, always double top coat your work, because like I said, sometimes it could leave gaps and it'll lift your design, it'll wash off some of your design and it'll ruin it. So I double coated it, so it's all good. This is what we've created in this tutorial, using regular watercolor paints, some brushes, some white gel polish. You can use, let's say, pale pink for a background, or pale green, or pale orange, pale or even yellow. In order to use, rather, in order to create a pale background, you can always mix color with your top or base coat to make it like a gel polish. If you ever heard that term, jelly polish rather. So it's going to be more of a translucent pale. Just wanted to show you one more time, Knockout Nails, what I was telling you about. A great product. Try it, ask about it, go online, check it out. Protect your nails. Like, these are my real nails, actual real nails. I'm wearing the product on my nails. Protects, helps it grow, protects brittle, dry, damaged, thin nails. Does not have any harmful chemicals as in other products that we use daily, like gel polishes, regular nail polishes and such. Yeah, check it out. And they also have very good cuticle oils, 100% natural, avocado and almond, I believe. Yeah, that's the one, and that's actually my favorite, and that's actually the one I use, and it comes in a very comfortable stick like that. Anyway, till next time, thanks for watching me. Subscribe to me if you like my ideas. Bye.